It's easy with Google Classroom to create a new classroom whenever you need one, and that might be at the beginning of the year, or you might create classrooms for each of your different subject areas possibly. So let's take a look at how that's going to work when I'm in Google Classroom here, and I am looking to create something new. So I have to come to the little plus I see at the top corner here. I'm going to click that plus, and I have the option to join or create class because I'm set up as a teacher. Students, of course, are only going to have the option to join a class, they can't create one. But if I say create class, I'm going to get some really easy options here. Maybe this is going to be for, we'll call it Google training in 2022. The section, I'll call it technology, and this is optional. In fact, subject and room are both optional as well. So I don't need to put anything in there if I don't want to. I'll just go ahead and say create, and it's going to spin up this new room for me here in just a moment. And inside that room, I'm going to be able to adjust some colors and some background images and things here to get it looking the way I want it to look. So here it throws in a default image for me. It's actually quite sort of bright and crisp and clean. It's a good image. But what I can do here is go ahead and click on this customize option. And I get a bunch of different sort of color scheme options to work with. Not a ton. If I can go pink here, it'll make some adjustments to my buttons here. I can go purple or green. Go green to go with the Trillium theme. It hasn't changed my image yet though, so I can go ahead and say select photo and it'll give me some to choose from. General, history, math, let's see, what do I want? Other maybe? I said technology, I'll go with the gaming one. Select class theme, and now I've got a new image in there. You do have the option right here to go ahead and upload your own images, but I'll show you how that works. If I click that, I can go ahead and select from my computer. I need to know the dimensions to make this work better, or things should get sort of squished and skewed and all messed up. And I do know those dimensions. I have them right here. 1600 pixels by 400 pixels. And so I can go to Google Drawings like I have here. I can go ahead and set this up with some text boxes, some images, whatever I think I want in the background. So I'm going to keep this simple. Set up some text, grab an image, and when I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and download this as, I could do a JPEG image really. PNG allows for transparency, but there's nothing transparent here, so it's not going to help me. I'm going to go ahead and say PNG, and I'll call it, let's see, in my downloads, Google Classroom header. I'll say save. There it is down at the bottom of my browser, so that's handy. Get my face out of the way, and you can see there it is. There's my classroom header. So that means when I come back to my actual Google Classroom here and I'm ready to go ahead and upload a photo and it wants me to drag a photo in here, I could hit the button and then, go find this in my downloads folder. But since it's sitting right here anyway, I'm just going to click on it and drag it right up from that bottom tray. So that part's easy. But the issue here is I need to first adjust the sizing so that this fits properly. I could do it right there. Say set that class theme. And when I do, there we go, it looks great right now. It's there and it's sort of crisp and clean and colorful like we saw a moment ago, but when I click save, for whatever reason, Google kind of adds this like fadedness to it. I suppose to give a bit more readability to the text that's there, but just know that whatever you do create, it's not always going to look exactly the way you made it when you were messing around with your own images. But you have that option as well. So whenever you're creating any kind of Google Classrooms, you're always going to have the option to put in whatever titles and subject areas and things that you might want, as well as the option to go ahead and change the theme, the color scheme, the image that people see at the top. And it's just going to help your students, if they do have multiple classrooms, to be able to tell which one is which, and it'll help you if you've got multiple classrooms to tell which one is which.